Loves, my name is Winnie Jean. Today we're gonna do a little V-part install. I wanted to do like my quintessential like wrap moment with a lot of layers. This is my hair. I silk pressed it, but I've been going to the gym a lot, so it's been getting sweat out. Like the roots in the back are treacherous. Not gonna work. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a straight V-part. That way I get the look that I want and I don't have to re-straighten all of my hair. And I'm gonna add a little length because my hair is about here, but today I want it to be down here. So yeah. Let's go ahead and get into it. Today's video is sponsored by Nadula. They sent me over a Straight to DeepWave V-part. So essentially it comes straight, but if you add water to it, it'll curl up. It's perfect if you want to wear your hair straight when your wig will rise, but you also want the option to wear it a little bit curlier. And I also find that the Straight to DeepWave wigs straighten a lot easier for wet, wavy hair. I don't know if it's in my mind, but it works. So this is the hair. This is how it comes right out of the bag. I just got a weird strand of hair when I was pulling through it, but it's not really much. Okay, maybe that was an anomaly because it's not shedding. I think I just like grabbed it too hard or something. I don't know. But let's go ahead and get into the tutorial. Let me just go ahead and get into the install. And yeah, see y'all in the next clip. Oh, let me show you the inside. This is the inside of the wig. It has combs, an adjustable elastic band, another comb in the back, these little adjustable moments, clips around the part, and then this one clip back here. I love the V parts with the like lace around the part. They are so much easier to blend, so I don't have to leave out that much hair. Let's go ahead and get into it. Since my hair was already straight, I didn't have to braid it. I just kind of slicked it back into a little twist and pinned it in the back. It was relatively flat and my wig laid just fine. When my hair is like curly or freshly blown out, it's a lot thicker, so I can't really get away with that, but I finessed it today. So my install only took me about 5 minutes and it didn't require any braiding. So if you're a beginner, working with your hair from a more flat state may be helpful to you. This is the texture of the hair straight out of the box. I didn't wash it yet, but I still want to kind of blow dry out a little bit of the bend or wave that comes in it. So I'm adding a little bit of water to the hair and a little bit of serum, and then I blow dried it out with my Chi blow dryer. It's like the little mini handheld one. I'm obsessed with this thing. I bought it for traveling, but I love it so much I still use it when I'm at home. And I'm just giving her a rough little blowout to kind of knock out some of that wave before we go in with our actual styling tools. And this bathroom is not big enough to be blow drying no hair in, girl. I'm hot, okay? I'm taking my 1-inch Babyliss flat irons. This is a Titanium Pro, I believe, and I'm just gonna go ahead and straighten out my leave out. Of course, I'm going for a middle part. I'm a middle part girly. I always have been. I don't know. I love a deep side part or a middle part, but I don't play around. I'm either gonna do the middle part or put my part by my ear, sweetie. Okay, I'm going all in. But that's just how I am. I don't know. That's just me. But once I straighten my hair out and get that blend a little bit better, we can actually get into styling the hair. So now that I've straightened out my leave out, I'm gonna clean up my part a little bit. First with my comb, we parting the C's, honey. We're trying to get that part as crisp as possible. And then I'm going in with a little bit of edge booster, edge control. I think this is like the strawberry one. I don't know what flavor it is, but it smells so good. And I just placed that product along my edges and a little bit in my part. It just does something. It makes it look a lot more crisp and lays down any flyaways. And you get that like frontal crisp part. but it's still giving leave out, sew in, tape in, bougie vibes. Okay, so now for the shaping, I'm gonna go ahead and trim off about 1 inch from the bottom. You want the ends to look nice and healthy and be really even. I just love that look. I like it on my natural hair and I love it on my wigs too. I'm not a fan of scraggly ends. I don't care where they are. It's just If I can help it, I will not. So I went in and cut the bottom length, and then I parted out from the top of my hair down to just behind my ear, and this is where I'm going to put my face framing layers. So I'm using my scissors, I'm opening and closing them to kind of cut in a dragging motion, and it just really helps to create these really nice like slope layers. Super soft, but they add a lot of body once you curl the hair. I don't know how it works, but it just does. It adds a lot of volume, and typically I would take those layers all the way around the head, but today I'm going for like a really soft, like loose curl look. So I don't want to have too many layers because it'll create a lot more volume than what I'm actually going for. I just want this to look very simple, very chill, very like I didn't try, but really we spent at least a cool hour on it. You know what I mean? So to actually curl the hair, I'm going in with my 1 1/4 inch curling iron, and I'm just applying a little bit of a curl to the bottom in the back. And then for the face framing parts where we have those layers, I'm going in and curling the hair all the way up to the root in alternating patterns, and that's just so that the hair doesn't clump together and give you that unicurl. When you switch up the curling pattern, you see I have a lot more like of a tousled look, and it doesn't look so perfect. I don't know, hopefully that makes sense. But this is the finished look for the straight hair. I love how it came out. It looks really natural, and I think that the blend is pretty good for a V-part wig with some leave out, honey. But now let's get into the curly look. So I wore my hair like that for a day or two, and then I'm going in with my Garnier Fructis shampoo and conditioner just to kind of wash the hair and revive the curls. Like I said, I'm traveling right now, so ignore the fact that the label is in Spanish, honey. I went to the grocery store and I grabbed what I could. It's like a deep conditioning mask and some moisturizing shampoo. I'm here for a couple of weeks and I didn't want to fly with like big toiletries, so I just decided to buy all of that once I got here. And yeah, girl, that's what we ended up with. But she came through and the curls bounced right back. As you can see, the deep wave texture is given. I shampooed it a couple of times and then I put that conditioner in there for a minute, and I'm just rinsing it out, making sure that I get it as clean as possible. And once I drain out that excess moisture, these are the curls. To kind of define it a bit, I'm going in with the pea-sized amount of the John Frieda Frizzies and just the little tinctures of this Extreme Hold gel. I spread that all throughout the hair, brushed it through, and then I went in with a towel and just kind of scrunched the curls up and took out any excess moisture that I could before letting the hair air dry overnight. And this is what we had the next day. The ringlets are gorgeous. It's defined without being like too defined. I like a bit more of like a full, playful kind of tousled, messy look. So I never want my curls to be too defined, but I'm also not trying to give frizz ball. So can we give a little balance? Okay, a little commotion for the balance. I installed the hair the same way I did the first time, but instead of flat ironing my hair up top, I kind of gave it a little bit of curl to blend it in with the waves. And this is the hair wavy. I love how this came out as well. It's definitely more my style. Y'all know I love a little bohemian look, but it was fun to play with something new. I hope that you guys really enjoyed today's video. All the information about the hair will be down below in the description bar. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye, babes.